Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. My name is Juanita Williams. I am a purpose conduit. I am the link to life beyond pain and the catalyst to discovering purpose. And this is today's Tuesday Truths. We are going to be talking about the value of wisdom today. The value of wisdom. We are still in the Proverbs, and let's hit it. Proverbs 22:6, New Living Translation says this: direct your child onto the right path. And when they are older, they will not leave it. New King James Version says this: train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Proverbs 23:15 says this: my child, if your heart is wise, my own heart will rejoice. My son, if your heart is wise, my heart too will be glad. And it speaks to the joy of a parent or a mentor. Defines when the child or mentee lives with wisdom and integrity. It speaks to the joy of a parent or a mentor. And it finds when their child or mentee lives with, this just is not reading right for me. But anyway, it speaks to the joy of a parent or a mentee. And it speaks to the joy that they find when the child lives in wisdom and integrity. There you go. This verse emphasizes the profound connection between a parent's happiness and their child's development of wise character, highlighting that a child's wise choices and upright heart bring joy to those who care for them. So the topic of this lesson is the value of wisdom. The value of wisdom. The wise heart refers to a heart that understands, seeks, and applies God's principles, leading to right choices. Now let's talk about the character. Rather than focusing solely on external achievements, the proverb encourages a focus on a child's inner character, which ultimately brings true and lasting joy to both the child and their parents. So we're working on that inside. Parents can find deep satisfaction not in their child's successes, but in their wise choice and character development. Everybody wants to have a child that lives with integrity, that lives with peace and joy, kindness and goodness and gentleness and self-control and patience, all of the fruit of the Spirit. Children can understand the positive impact their wise and righteous living has on their parent and can strive to live in a way that brings their parents joy. Proverbs 23:16 says this: everything in me will celebrate when you speak what is right. And this is the parent talking to the child. This verse, often from a father to his son, highlights the deep joy a parent feels when their child speaks wisdom and truth. This joy comes from seeing evidence of the child's own wisdom and a heart aligned with righteousness. Oh, that just really would make the parent proud, which pleases God and brings future hope. Let's keep going. Proverbs 23:17-18. I'm going to read this from the ESV version. It says this: let not your heart envy sinners, but continue in the fear of the Lord all the day. For surely there is a future, and your hope will not be cut off. This passage encourages believers to maintain a reverent awe for God, promising a positive and secure outcome for those who remain faithful, rather than being swayed by the seemingly attractive but ultimately empty lives of those who reject God. This passage warns this passage warns against the desire to possess what those who live contrary to God's will have. This envy can lead one away from God's path and into pursuit of worldly desires. We want to flee from that path, the antidote of envy. And that was the path of envy we were talking about, is to continually cultivate a reverent and worshipful fear of the Lord. This means maintaining a passionate day-to-day commitment to God. This passage highlights the real-world dangers and eventual misery that come with sin, which contrast with the lasting security and blessing found in following God. In essence, this passage calls for faithfulness, assuring believers that true fulfillment and a secure hope are found in an enduring relationship with God, not in the fleeting allure of worldly sin. We're getting to the end. Proverbs 23:19-21 speaks for itself. It says this, "My children, listen and be wise. Keep your heart on the right course. Do not carouse with drunkards or feast with gluttons, for they are on their way to poverty. Too much sleep clothes them in rags." That verse speaks for itself. Proverbs 23:22 says this, "Listen to your father who gave you life, and don't despise your mother when she is old." The verse emphasizes heeding parental guidance, recognizing the invaluable wisdom and experience that parents impart, and maintaining a deep respect and care for them throughout their lives. Wisdom and respect for elders. Value the wisdom and experience that parents possess, even when they are old. And although we are talking to children, well, we are all somebody's children, right? Whether our parents are still alive or they have gone on to be with the Lord. And all of these proverbs continue to be valuable to us, no matter how old we get or how much we mature in age. They're valuable throughout life. Exodus 20:12, New Living Translation says this, "Honor your father and your mother, then you will live a long life full. Then you will live a long, full life in the land the Lord is giving you." Let me read that again. It's Exodus 20:12. "Honor your father and your mother, then you will live a long, full life in the land the Lord your God is giving you." Proverbs 23:23 says this, "Get the truth and never sell it. Also, get wisdom, discipline, and good judgment." This verse is metaphorical, and is a metaphorical call to deeply value and diligently acquire truth and wisdom, never to abandon or exchange it or them for anything else, as their virtues are more precious than material wealth. Shows you just how important truth and wisdom is. Discipline and good judgment. Wisdom, discipline, and good judgment. And we also want to live in integrity. Proverbs 23, verses 24-26, and we're nearing the end, says this, "The father of godly children has cause for joy. What a pleasure to have children who are wise. So give your father and mother joy. May she who gave you birth be happy. Oh, my son, give me your heart. May your eyes take delight in following my ways." These verses encourage children to make their parents glad by living righteously and wisely, while also urging them to give their hearts to their parents and follow their good ways. Of course, we want to give our heart to God first. This passage emphasizes that the father of a righteous child or a wise son will greatly rejoice, and it implies that children to dedicate and implores the children to dedicate their heart and intention to their parents' guidance. I will just say this, the parents have lived especially those that are mature in age. They have lived life, so they can give you some good advice. And to close out, we'll say this: value wisdom always. It will make your parents proud, but more importantly, you will live a long, full life in the land the Lord gives you. My name is Juanita Williams. I am a purpose conduit. I am the link to life beyond pain and the catalyst to discovering purpose. And this is today's Tuesday Truth. May God bless you. May He make His face shine upon you. May He give you peace, and may He be gracious to you. I will see you next time. Bye now.